Jen here with a YA book review for you of The Hazelwood by Melissa Albert. This book has a beautiful cover and it has gorgeous end pages as well. I was super excited for this book because it was kind of like a fairy tale come to life synopsis, and I knew it was a little bit darker. I ended up not really enjoying this book. My emotions were kind of like, I don't think I like this. I like this. I don't like this. I like this. I don't like this. I like this. And it was just a very weird experience. I guess the main thing I didn't like is if I don't like the protagonist, it kind of ruins a book for me. And the protagonist's behavior, she has a lot of anger issues, and it's later explained about 3/4 of the way through in a pretty predictable plot twist. And I just don't feel that it completely justified the behavior, because for so long in the story we're not given a reason for her behavior. And I think part of the issue is that the book is in first person, and if it was in third person, I think it may have translated a little bit differently. To me, the tone felt really condescending. There were a lot of pop culture references, and some of them I think were kind of obscure. Yeah, the Harry Potter pop culture reference is kind of obvious, but then there were other ones and I had no idea what they were even talking about. And I think that is the part that mainly bothered me about the story, is that like I felt this like hoity-toity kind of tone throughout the story, and it just wasn't enough. The other things, like the cool factor about these fairy tales coming to life and this like alternate reality of fairy tale stories and stuff that are like really dark and kind of, I won't tell you disturbing, because I felt like the stories in The Language of Thorns by Leigh Bardugo were way more disturbing than anything that's told in here. It just couldn't save the story for me. I also found out that this is part of a series, according to Goodreads. Not really sure how, because everything is pretty much resolved at the end, unless things like start up again, I guess. When I bought it, I originally thought it was going to be a standalone. I actually pre-ordered it because these cool cards are supposed to come as a result of the pre-order incentive. I haven't gotten those cards yet. I don't know. I don't know if my expectations were super high for this book and I was just let down. I really haven't heard much about it except for seeing it and reading the synopsis. The feedback I've been seeing is people either really, really like it or really, really don't. It just, I guess it just hit, like it just missed the mark for me. Really wanted to love it. Like I said, going in, I was super excited to read it, and like I can handle weird, you know. I read Vasa in the Night, which was just okay for me because that was pretty weird. For the most part, I love urban fantasy, and I love magical realism, and I love darkness. I mean, I love Holly Black, come on. And this just didn't live up to the expectations I have for it. I don't think I'll be continuing the next book. I might give it a try, I don't know. But really it just came down, I think, to tone for me, and that perhaps for me as a reader, that third person narration probably would have been a little bit more successful, I think. Can't really say for sure. So I'm not sure if you like dark fairy tales and you like, I won't even call it an unreliable protagonist. For a long time I thought of it as like a bleepity bleep protagonist. Then you may enjoy this book. Cool premise, just the execution wasn't there for me. So this is The Hazelwood. In the meanwhile, happy reading and happy writing.